How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. In today's video, we are going to be talking about back to school checklists, okay? And this could be a checklist for any grade, but it's going to be the back to school checklist. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Not even gonna waste no time. We're just gonna go right into it. And I'm gonna break it up into a month before school starts, 2 to 4 weeks before school starts, a week before school starts, nighttime routine, and then the morning routine. So we're gonna have a few different sections here that you can break it up into. So for those who don't know, I am a mom of a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So my 3-year-old is going to be going to preschool. This is going to be her 2nd year in preschool. She had early preschool and now she has official preschool. And then my son, he's in daycare. But it's kind of like a preschool format because he goes to the same place my daughter goes to. So this is my checklist for getting them back to school. The first month, you guys should schedule all your doctor's appointments. And I'm going to be looking down. So if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote all these down in here and I'm just reading them off to you guys. Schedule any doctor appointments that you're going to need. Sometimes schools need physicals and different things like that. So make sure all that stuff is scheduled and it's ready to go for the first day so there's no delay. If you have to order any second set of prescriptions for schools, make sure you have that a month in advance so that, like I said, when the time comes, there's no delay. You just have it on reserve. Get any medical forms the school needs ready, that they would need to start. Make sure all that is secure a month in advance. Also, audit any of the previous year school supplies. So anything that you have left over for school supplies, I would go over it, mark it down, how much you have of each, and just go through them. Just go through because you don't want to double buy. So whatever you have, audit it from last year and make a list and go from there. So most people usually do between 2 to 4 weeks, they usually buy school clothes. I personally start buying school clothes at least a month in advance. I have done it where I've bought school clothes throughout the year, but I'm saying for those who want a timeline for it, at least a month in advance, I would recommend to buy school clothes because school clothes can get very expensive. So I buy it throughout the year, but when people ask me like, what's a good timeline? I would say a month in advance, schedule it out with your checks and get clothes here and there. Don't all do it at one bunch because it's going to be a big bill. But, just schedule it out and start picking up things here and there for the school. But if you want to do it like me, you could do it throughout the year and then save it for when the upcoming school year will be. Next, I'm going to go into the 2 to 4 weeks before school starts. So 2 to 4 weeks before school starts, I would recommend you make a meal list, ideas of different meals that you want to make throughout the school year, because you guys know how busy it gets in the morning and the afternoon when you have to work. So you just want something quick or ideas that you already have that you know you're going to do throughout the school year. So prepare a list of different meals that you're going to have throughout the week, throughout the month, whatever it's going to be. Prepare their snacks and stuff. Have a snack bin, a snack station, a snack section, whatever it is. Have that already planned out where you're going to have it and what you're going to have at least 2 to 4 weeks before school. Next, I would recommend you set up a homework spot. Set up a homework spot that's just designated for them to do their homework when they come from school, after they get the snack or eat. Have a section, quiet section, where they just go and they're just dedicated to do their homework or study. A study homework spot is going to be a huge help. So I would recommend just get a section in your house, any section to be, and be like, okay, it's time to go do your homework or it's time to go study. They know to go to that section. Next, start a filing system for artwork and school information. Now, I started this when my daughter was in EPK, which is early pre-K, and my son was in daycare. I have 2 bins for them. One is his, one is hers, and I have different filing labels from pre-K to, actually I have it from baby to 12th grade. And it stores all their work that they get from the daycare, that they get from school. All of that stuff is already stored. So I would recommend get a filing system for all their artwork, because you know they're gonna have things that they come home with, homework, all that kind of stuff. If you don't want to shoot it out, just file it, have a system for that. If it's a bin, if it's a closet, anything that you want to put their work in, have a filing system for that. So I would start that a little 2 to 4 weeks before school starts to know, okay, they brought this home, let me just file it in here. So it's already done. Next, we're gonna add a school calendar dates to the family calendar dates. Now, family calendar dates are usually planned out throughout the year. When they get the school calendar, just add certain specific dates that you need to add to the family calendar, so you know what's what. You know, if there's 2 events on the same day, if there's practice for sports, any type of after school curriculum activity, concert, all these different things that they have in school, field day, Mother's Day come in, Father's Day come in, the different things. Once you get that school calendar, add the information to your family calendar so nothing coincides. And sometimes, like my daughter's school have already sent out a calendar of some of the things that they'll be doing up until December. So I'm going to take what they have on there, those particular days, and put it on our family calendar. So if your school does that, where they give you a calendar a little bit in advance, I would recommend to do that as well. This is the time as well that you should buy school supplies. Most schools send out a list of what they need, so that's why I didn't say do it a month in advance, because sometimes you don't know, and sometimes you do. Sometimes I say just get the generic stuff that you know you're going to need: crayons, pencils, books, folders, this, that, and the third. But when you get the list from your school, you knock off those school supplies. You know, they ask for tissue, hand sanitizer. So things that you know they generally ask for year by year, you can get it in advance. And then when you get the school supply list, which is usually sometimes between that frame, then you can buy the rest of the school supplies. Next is labeling everything. I have preschoolers, daycare kids, so I label everything, which they require us to do anyway. So I got a label maker from Walmart, and I just put their name, Shania Perry, Gary Perry, and just put it on every single thing. And I label every single thing that they have, from their water bottle to their clothes to their book bags to their crayon box. All of those stuff gets labeled. So when you get a chance, all the things that you already have for school, label, label, label. Next, between the 2 to 4 week window, I would say if you are co-parenting, make a schedule with the other parent. Okay, so that things go smoothly for your child and for you and the other parent. Make a schedule when you guys are going to have them, who's going to pick them up, who's going to go to what events, all this, that, and the third that you need, who's going to buy what. You know, make a schedule with your co-parent on how this school year is going to run for you guys. So it's very important, because, you know, children want both parents involved, and sometimes that does not happen. So making sure that it can run smoothly for your child would be really, really helpful. So make a schedule for your child if you have a co-parent. Now we're going to get into a week before school starts. A week before school starts, you should practice your morning routine. So if you don't already have a morning routine, get them into a morning routine at least a week before school starts, so they are familiarized with it and they just are ready for it come the first day of school. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. So get them familiarized with a morning routine for when you get up in the morning, and actually a nighttime routine. And I'll give you guys a general morning and nighttime routine after this, so that you can see what mine would generically look like. But just get them into a morning routine and practice it a week before school starts. When you get into the morning routine, you can create a morning checklist so that they can check off each box or put a sticker here or done here. I've seen people make DIYs of them. I've seen people print some out. So make a morning checklist so that they're checking off or or finishing everything on the morning list. A week before school, you will also want to schedule a haircut, any hair appointments that the kids need to do before school. Make sure that's scheduled a week before school starts. Some people do the day before, couple days before, just generally in that week frame, you would, schedule something. Next, attend the meet and greet for your teacher. So I just got the letter, like I said, for the calendar. I also got the meet and greet with the teacher. So open house is a week before school. I believe it's the 26th, the last Friday before school starts. So I'm going to be attending my daughter's open house. So if you have a chance to do an open house for your children with the school, make sure you attend so you can get familiarized with the classroom. Your kid can get familiarized with the classroom. You can get familiarized with the teacher, and you can go in there and ask any questions you have about protocol, about absences, about being late, about COVID, their procedure with COVID, all different things that you can ask the teachers. So make sure if you have one, you attend the teacher meet and greet. I think that's very important. I attended the one last year and it was really good. I had a list of questions and they answered it. And we did a scavenger hunt and they had all this paperwork and all these different things. It was really, really nice. So hers is coming up. They already sent it out. So I will be at the open house. And if you're co-parenting, share that information with the co-parents so they can see if they can get off, so they can get familiarized with the teacher as well. So yeah, also a week before school, plan for first day outfits. It's a big thing. Everyone have the first day of school. Everyone's taking pictures, of course, and having a first day of school outfit. So just plan out what you want the first day of school. People are doing the first week of school now, but just plan out what your first day of school outfit is going to be for your little one. Okay, so next we're going to do the nighttime routine. And the nighttime routine I have right now is, one, we're going to set out the clothes for what we're going to wear in the morning. Now for my kids, we are going to already have their clothes set out for the week. So their clothes will be set out on the Sunday for a whole entire week of what they're going to be wearing. So, and every Sunday we'll just pick out new outfits and put it in for the week. So, but if you don't want to do it by the week, just make sure you set out their clothes the night before. Next, after they set it out the night before, we're going to have dinner. We're going to have our family dinner. After we have dinner, they're going to take a bath. They are going to brush their teeth. Some people, put your PJs on, of course. Some people get their hair combed. My kids' hair will be done, so I don't have to comb their hair or brush their hair, but most people do comb and brush their kids' hair before they go to bed. And then I'm going to read them a book. After I read them a book, I'm going to put them to bed, and then I'm going to go downstairs and pack their lunch. So that is what our nighttime routine will look like. Like I said, we're going to set out the clothes. Well, the clothes will already be set out for me, but if you need to set out your clothes, set out your clothes. We're going to eat dinner as the family. They're going to take a bath. They're going to brush their teeth. They're going to put their pajamas on. I'm not going to brush their hair because it'll already be done. And we're going to read a book, and then I'm putting them to bed, and then I will go and pack their school lunch the night before. Now, sometimes you get busy. You can pack the school lunch in the morning, which is going into our morning routine. Just wake up early enough to do that. So I would recommend, in general, wake up before the kids do. Wake up before the kids do to get everything set and to get everything prepped. So if you don't do the packing of the lunch before school, the night before, then do it in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, you wake up before the kids, their scheduled routine is going to be, they get up, make their bed, they're going to wash their teeth, wash their face, get dressed, comb their hair if you need to comb their hair, and then I'm going to do a first day of school breakfast for them. So they're going to have a first day of school breakfast. I'm going to set up their little table, and it's going to be a little cute little setup, and it's going to be back to school themed breakfast that I'm going to do this year for them. So that'll be great. After they eat breakfast, We're gonna grab their lunch bags, their backpacks, and we're gonna take pictures. So we're gonna have a section propped off for pictures. So don't forget to take pictures on the first day of school. It's a big accomplishment. New year about to start, so take pictures. And then we're off to school. We're off to school. Now, generally, I let them eat breakfast after they brush their teeth instead of them getting them dressed, because I don't want them to mess up their clothes. So I might still keep that format, but I know that a lot of people, for their morning routine, is make the bed, they get dressed, wash their teeth, brush their teeth, wash up, comb their hair, eat breakfast. But I think ours is going to be after they brush their teeth, they're going to eat breakfast, and then I'm going to get them dressed. But you can choose to do it however works for you, whatever works for you and your family, but that's the way we do it with us. Because I know my kids, they're messy eaters and they mess up their clothes. So I'm most likely going to have them do breakfast after they brush their teeth, and then we're going to get dressed and go take pictures. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the back to school checklist for you guys. If I missed anything, please let me know down below in the comments. And I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous day. Bye.